Hey, Juice.
Hey, Macky.
Hey, we're back with another episode of the Hidden Threads podcast, and Juice is here looking better than ever. Tell me about your shirt.
I try. My shirt, my Huckleberry shirt.
Yeah.
This my tribute for Val Kilmer.
Val. He's gone. He left us this year, didn't he?
Yes.
So, he did some good roles.
He played an awesome Doc Holliday.
He did some other good stuff too. So,
yeah.
Top Gun.
Yep.
When he was young, and Top Gun when he was old. You see the new one?
All his stuff was good.
Yeah, he's a good actor, man.
Yeah, I liked him.
He get cancer, right?
Throat cancer, yeah.
He's really unhealthy. So with that, of course, if you got cancer, you're unhealthy, right?
Yeah.
You try to get better, but you can't. But
right.
Of course, it has nothing to do with our topic today.
Of course not. We never do.
But we're having a lot of things going on in the United States now where people are wanting to protest, which is great, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind protests, right? Do you?
Nope.
But they tend to push it a little far. So here's the big issue I got. So they're protesting ICE agents picking up illegals. Great. Go protest. Go wave your signs, holler and scream, as long as you got proper permission to do it and be in that area. And they're standing in front of ICE facilities, which is a federal law enforcement building. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Am I right so far?
Correct.
Then they impede the law enforcement, the federal agents, from entering and departing the building. They stand in the way. And then they get all upset when they get arrested for that.
Yeah, which is hysterical.
You can't impede operations.
They say, oh, we're on a public sidewalk. There is actually so many feet outside of that perimeter of that building. That's federal property at that point.
So if you came and stood in my driveway and would not let me leave my house, you could be charged with kidnapping.
False imprisonment,
all those things. Yeah, you could be charged with that. I could get the police, and if you don't leave when they come, they could put you in the pokey.
Exactly.
I'm going to read a couple of rules here, and then we're going to go from. I had one pulled up, Juice, and I lost it. What happened? Here we go. All right. State statute on impeding government operation. This is Alabama. I'm sure it's similar to most states. All right. Don't you agree? This is Alabama Code Title 13A, Criminal Code Section 13A-10-2, obstructing governmental operation. A person commits the crime of obstructing governmental operations if, by means of intimidation, physical force, or interference, or by any other independently unlawful act, he intentionally obstructs, impairs, or hinders the administration of law or other government function. Intentionally prevents a public servant from performing a governmental function. How about that? This section does not apply to the obstruction, impairment, or hindrance of the making of an arrest. That's a different rule, right? Obstructing government operations is a Class A misdemeanor. Okay,
it's an arrestable offense.
It's an arrestable offense.
Yes,
and people are like, "Oh, they're arresting these protesters." Protesters ain't going to be arrested if they stand where they're supposed to and keep their hands to themselves and do not impede government operations. Right?
Correct.
Now, as soon as you throw something at one, spit on one. Did you know there's a law that says you can assault by bodily fluid?
Yes.
Okay. Of course you did. You're a cop.
Yes.
You've had people spit on you and
inmates,
throw
citizens. Right? Oh yeah.
It can be dangerous depending on what they're throwing at you. You know, if you got some kind of disease, or we know that AIDS isn't spread that way anymore, but if they throw blood at you, definitely it could be dangerous. It's happened. They sling their junk at you, right?
Yep. Throw
their poo at you. Throw semen at you. Throw urine, whatever. And the big one though is they like to spit on people.
Yes.
And they get arrested for it because it's assault by bodily fluid. Right? Assault goes at a felony level, by the way.
Correct.
And as soon as you put your hands on somebody, it goes to a felony level.
Right.
Correct? All right.
Now it's different meanings in different states.
It's pretty close.
Right? For here in Alabama, for the feds, it's assault. In other states like Florida, you have assault, which is verbal, and you have battery, which is the unwanted touching.
Okay.
So just depends on where you're at.
But the assault has to go to the level of they fear for their life type thing, right?
No.
Like if say you're a cop and I walk up and say, "Screw you, cop."
Okay.
Is that assault?
Say that.
But what makes it assault though?
You can say that.
Or if I said, I'm going to punch you in the nose,
that's assault.
That turns into assault. I got you. I'm tracking now. I'm slow, man.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm a C student.
Assault.
I'm a C student. Come on. Anyways,
but like I said, now different states, different rules. I know from work in Florida, South Carolina, and here, those other states have assault and they have battery charges.
Okay. Batteries when there's physical touch, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. But here you don't have assault. Like I can say, I'm going to punch you in the nose and it doesn't mean anything, right?
No, not really.
All right.
I mean, technically you could.
Mm-hmm. Is it not assault and battery here too?
You could call it threatening a law enforcement officer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it'd be a threat more than an assault, right? So okay, I got you. Yeah, threats are not good either.
Right.
If I threaten to beat my wife, she could have me arrested, right? She fears for her life and all that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
which would be a huge mistake for you to threaten your wife. But yeah.
She wouldn't call the cops.
No. Now there'd be a hole dug somewhere, but it's okay.
All right. She would not. She handles things the Sand Mountain way.
Yes.
So, old school. Yeah, but anyway, and then we get into, and these people are getting arrested because they're blocking the passage so their cars can get in and out, going to work and going to do their thing. All right. And also they're showing up where we have illegal immigrants. They've already violated the law by being here illegally anyways.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And number two, they typically have another charge, some kind of drug charge, assault charge or something. And these are ICE agents are,
they're taking
they're serving a warrant, right?
Yeah.
And these people show up and try to block them from serving the warrant.
Yeah.
That's impeding government operations.
It is.
Right. And they're getting arrested. Oh, they arrested the protesters. No, let's get a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper than that. Yeah. I think it's kind of fun. I get on TikTok Live sometimes and see the protesters over in Portland at the ICE facility, and they got the blow-ups on.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's kind of funny, be honest with you.
It's ridiculous.
But it gets to the point where when they start impeding those cars from coming in and out, or you put your hands on, or you throw a bottle rocket over that wall, you're done, man. They're doing that kind of stuff.
And I think the Constitution, greatest piece of paper we have in this country.
In the world.
And I want you to exercise your rights. Mm-hmm. But do it under the law.
Right.
Don't do things that will get you arrested.
Yeah.
Be a peaceful protester. If you got something to say, say it.
Right.
I don't agree with the auditors either, but they have a right to be out there. Auditors.
All right. Tell me what that is.
The auditors. You haven't seen them? Mm-hmm. Oh, First Amendment right auditors. They just go out and start filming people, and people are asking them what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And then when the people get mad because they don't want to be filmed, the auditors cry victim.
Right.
Oh, they came after me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, look, don't be a jerk. Do what you're doing.
Right.
Just be cordial to people. Mm-hmm. Same thing with these protesters. Protest.
Right.
Make it a peaceful protest. Nobody can tell me that Martin Luther King Jr. was a radical, even though back in the day he would have been described as a radical. Mm-hmm. He wasn't.
Right.
He was out peacefully protesting.
Yeah, he used words.
Yes.
So, right.
Do that if you want.
Right.
Don't stop people from doing their jobs. Don't make it a thing where you're throwing projectiles at people and could possibly injure them, or they don't go home to their families. They have families too.
Right.
But if you do and you get cuffed, suck it up.
You got to go see the judge.
Don't be a baby. You earn this ride.
Everybody, Macky here with ShadowNet Investigations. I'm the lead investigator, and I'm here to let you know that we conduct premium digital forensics. Whether you're looking to recover deleted data from phones, tablets, computers, you name it, give us a call, and we can help you out in recovering that data. Or if you think you're hacked, we have the tools and expertise to help you figure out who's hacked you and to find out how it happened, whether you need help with any digital forensic situation, recovering deleted data, hacking situations, or any questions you have about digital forensics, give us a call, 866-910-7499. That's a free consultation at 866-910-7499, or visit us at shadownetdigital.com. Right.
Just deal with it.
Right. You got to go see the judge like everybody else. Right?
Yep, exactly.
The biggest question I have, though, when you see all these people out on a Tuesday afternoon, how do they
mean the ones that aren't working?
Yeah, that's what I'm too tired to do that stuff. There's stuff I don't agree with.
Well, the Democrats give them whatever they need.
They get like $200 a day or something. Right?
Yeah.
So they said they're tracking that money down, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, Elon could probably track it down real easy.
Right.
Right.
Who owns Venmo now? Is Venmo a standalone company?
I think so, yeah.
I know PayPal owns a few. Yeah. But anyway, you could probably track it down, but I think they're being paid to go out and start trouble on all those things. But as long as they're doing it in the right conditions,
Yeah.
no problem. Get your signs out, holler and scream.
Yep.
Get your bullhorn out.
I think
all
it's
those
great.
things. Now, some cities have ordinances where you can't be too loud.
Right.
And they get their bullhorns taken from them because it's way loud, right? Because it's a noise ordinance and all those things. But yeah, I think it's shocking when the MSNBC says more protesters arrested. Let's look why. You're not going to be arrested for standing in a public place waving a sign around, right?
That's your
especially
right
if you
to do
have
that.
a permission to be there. You know, when you start laying hands on, throwing stuff, blocking cars from going in and out of a parking lot, all those things, you're going to get arrested. So,
Correct. Well, you see how Florida does it?
What they
The
do?
protesters there,
What do they do?
when the light turns red, they go out and stand there. When it turns green, they get out of the way
Right.
because you will be run over in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be the model everybody, all the states in the U.S. follow.
Right.
Stay out from in front of my car.
Right.
Because I will run you over.
The one lady, where was that protest? I don't forget the city, but she tried to get in front of she tried to run into a federal car.
ICE. Yeah.
Yeah. And they rammed her. They pushed through. That's what we call it in evasive driving.
Yeah.
Is you push through. And somebody got hurt, I believe.
Well, wasn't a driver.
Right. But it caused some trouble, you know what I mean? But and they're like, well, she got in front of it. She impeded a government operation, and it's just ridiculous that people don't know the law. And they know the law. They just know that the average American citizen doesn't read and know the law,
True. But then you have officers that don't know the law either.
Right.
And they allow auditors, protesters to push that limit because they're not sure of what they can and can't do legally.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't immediately take them into custody.
Right.
Me, I'm only going to tell you once.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to get ready to repeat myself, you're getting tased, cuffed, you're going for a ride.
Right.
Period.
Right. Because you're resisting arrest at that point.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think of the governor of Illinois and the mayor of Chicago saying they're not going to assist federal officers?
Well, they don't have to. But for me, if you're an officer and you need help, when I was policing, I was on my way.
Right.
I was told I couldn't leave my jurisdiction here if it was an all call.
Right.
We had a deputy up in Eider, and we're in Fife.
Mm-hmm.
We had a deputy in Eider with 4 people out of a vehicle that were planning on, and we had the recording, they were going to jump on him, take his weapon, shoot him, and kill him.
It's hard to manage 4 detainees
Exactly
by yourself anyways. So
exactly.
It's hard to manage 2.
Now, you can figure we're how many miles away from Eider?
It takes a little bit.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah. I was the first officer on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I got written up for that.
Really? By who?
The mayor at the time.
Oh yeah, because she took over as police chief. She thought.
Oh yeah,
right?
she thought. Yeah, she thought something.
Right.
But if they're telling their men don't go,
right?
What kind of law enforcement officer are you if you don't have all law enforcement officers' backs?
So here, where we live in these remote towns, you have a massive wreck or a shooting. You need there's usually 1 or 2 of you in the town, and you need the sheriff. You need some help from the opposing town.
Right.
Adjoining town, I meant not opposing, but adjoining town to come help out because you got to manage traffic, you got to manage looky-loos, you got to get ambulance service, get people transported.
There's a lot goes on just a simple wreck,
and it's impossible to do it by yourself.
Yes.
So, I see a lot. I see it around here. They assist each other pretty well now. I think since some of the politics has left the police departments,
right?
They're assisting and communicating and all those things. But on a federal level too, when you want the. I just read the Douglas book, Mindhunter, and how the FBI and local law enforcement try to work together.
And they should.
And how's this going to work out later on whenever all this political turmoil settles down? It'll settle for a little while, right? And Chicago needs help with a murder, mass murder of some kind.
They'll drag their feet.
FBI, they're going to be in a hurry to jump over there?
No. And you can't blame them. If you're not going to scratch their back, why should they scratch yours?
If I'm going to be badmouthed by your mayor every time he steps in front of a microphone, so I don't know. And they're saying the ICE agents are fascists and all this. They're just federal agents making arrests, serving warrants, man.
Again, we did that podcast on that. Fascists and Nazis and
they're not brown shirts.
They don't know what they're saying. They don't understand the definition. They're just being mockingbirds and repeating what they heard somebody else say without looking up the true definition of the word.
Right. I saw one on the news the other day trying to say that Germany made up a bunch of immigration laws so they could arrest Jews. They had immigration laws, and then they forced a bunch down everybody's throat within a year to make it illegal to be a Jew, basically.
Right.
We're not doing that. We're enforcing laws from like the 1800s.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what your nationality is. If you're Canadian from Iceland, if you're illegal, you got to do it the right way.
And they're saying, oh, they're only arresting the Hispanics. No, they're not.
No, it's not.
I just seen some Irish guy that's been here that didn't have a visa, and they got him.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that being racist?
If
you're going after criminals.
Right. I know a Canadian guy, and he has been he's here on a work permit, all that stuff.
Right.
Been here 10 years, and he's going through he's on his 7th year of trying to get citizenship, and he's just now taking the test.
See,
it takes a long time.
That's crazy.
I think it should be I think we should adjust that to make it where it's not easy, but makes it shorter period of time,
Yeah, so, but if you're properly vetted,
paying taxes, all those things.
If you're doing all the right stuff,
not selling dope.
I get it. You can fast track a law abiding person that's in the States.
Right.
But if you're a criminal, you got to go.
Yeah. I don't know if they used to do it or not, but if you came and served in the military, you got fast tracked pretty good. I forgot.
Yeah, we did that. I don't know how they work that anymore, but
we used to drive guys to Raleigh and they'd go get sworn in, basically. Yeah. You're a citizen, It's kind of the thing. I don't know if they still got those rules on the books or not. I think it depends on if they need service members. They need employees, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on what they need.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's interesting. We could go on this for a while. But so just to sum it up, man, if you put your hands on a cop, spit on them, federal agent, they're cops too, you're going to get arrested, man.
You're going for that ride.
Not for protesting, but for spitting,
for
hitting,
the crime.
Throwing stuff, right?
Yeah, protesting is not a crime.
Or threatening, all those things. Ramming people with your car is a crime too, by the way. So it's a weapon.
It is what it is. If you do something like that and you commit a crime, I hope you get bit by the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get pepper sprayed. I hope you ride that blue chain of lightning. I hope they put the silver bracelets on you and they take you down to the Hooskow.
You watched me get silver bracelets. You took a picture of me.
I did.
My little minor. I'm a hardened criminal, ain't I?
I did.
I'm a hardened criminal.
I made a poster out of it and put it on my wall.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm a hardened criminal, Juice. How long was I in there? For 90 minutes or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Stupidest thing ever. We haven't got into that one yet. We will one day. So
that'll be a good one.
All right. But anyways, it wasn't for protesting. I actually did commit a crime.
It wasn't.
But it was something minor, though. All right. We'll be back shortly with another episode. Talk to you soon.